talked a lot about your wardrobe. So what would you say your signature item is?
Probably a wooden bow tie, but it was one things I was kind of skeptical of wearing.
Do you have any like tricks up your sleeve or anything new?
I can tell you that we're gonna continue to elevate, and a lot of colorful things, a lot of different things, and it's gonna be fun.
How much have you played 2K17 so far?
I'll play quick games, and I'd like to play online too, so if I get the chance, I like to play against other people. I think the game is phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to finally get some time to sit down and dissect it.
And you have a new addition to your family too, which you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes up a lot of your time being a father. And what about your teammates?
My teammates, they love the game. They play all the time. It's constantly up in the locker room. You just see, the two teams up there waiting to be picked.
It's like rookies and sophomore versus vets.
Right. And the rookies and sophomores,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal. And a happy new year on the Chinese calendar, officially the Red Fire.
It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Memphis Grizzlies, and a happy Chinese New Year to everyone watching tonight. Glad to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team, and before we get...
Kevin, we know the Grizzlies are not...
Thanks, David. They are a hard-nosed group. And here at the midway point of the season, the infamous rookie wall can become an issue for the younger players in the game. Was that an issue for you?
I was hard-headed, Kevin. I said, rookie wall, I'll be fine. Around the middle of January, ooh, did I hit it.
Did you really?
You feel it.
What are the effects? What are the things, the warning signs?
It feels like you're walking in quicksand. You're jumping, you're timing, everything is gone.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the 3 slot.
And Randolph's skill in knocking down the mid-range jump shot is important to this team. Helps to have a big man with a jumper.
Screened by Young. Silva, the pass to Young. There's the pick. Off the pick. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
And Conley has an incredible stroke, especially from deep.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Hood. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Allen outside. Gasol setting the pick for Allen. Releases from 15 and no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Gordon Hayward, Smitty, the complete arsenal offensively.
Yes, he shoots with range. He can slice into the lane. He has a great knack for making plays off the dribble. He plays with the basketball and off, and also he can defend.
And Gordon Hayward, certainly a focal point of this Jazz offense. Steve, a great ball handler, and they look to him to initiate their offense.
Yeah, and I think he's starting to grow into this role over the years. A go-to guy. At first, I didn't think he was ready for it, but seemingly now he's getting more and more comfortable at that role, and also his playmaking ability has been huge for the Utah Jazz.
He feeds it to Young. Down low, Silva. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And this is is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
The baseline J. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And now a chart showing the story on steals and fouls during the last 10 games, as well as the entire season for Conley. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Hood with the basket on the assist from Young. Hood's got his first basket.
Hood is great at getting into the paint, using that high release point of his to get his shot off.
Conley against Young. Outside Conley. They need this. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 4. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Hood hits the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Parsons on the wing. Fended by Hayward. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
Presidential pardon.
Allen in the post. Goodbye, Hood. They get it again.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect, and he gets it from his teammates. Zach Randolph has a throwback type of game. Always in the post, not a lot of athleticism, but he gets it done.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that put back down with the authority.
And Randolph not the quickest or the most explosive, but he is strong.
He's a load inside. You add his skill and his savviness, he'll just find a way to score inside. He's a lefty with great footwork, and he has a soft touch.
Just 2 to shoot. No good from Silva.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
Gasol is screen on Young. Conley kicks to Gasol. To the inside, Parsons. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And there you see the heart and fire of Parsons. Just refused to be denied on that shot. The Memphis Grizzlies, as we know, the Grizzlies have been grit and grind, slowing the basketball up, pounded it inside. But you have to ask the question, are they behind the curve the way the league is playing right now?
And here's Hood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Gasol screen. Randolph dishes to Parsons. Hits the 3-point bomb. Parsons got his second bucket of the night. And the Grizzlies' high water mark was in 2013 when they won 56 games in the regular season. And then Steve made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes, this team has age and they've had some injuries, but I still think it's time to create more roster versatility. They need to adapt to different styles and make sure the matchups work to their advantage.
Silva, the pass to Young. Gobert, the screen. Hayward outside. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Stolen by Conley. An even 3-on-3 break. Hayward against Parsons. Outside Conley. There's a good screen. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's tipped. Outside Conley. And it's Memphis with another.
Conley loves that pull-up jumper. When the defense least expects it, he sticks.
Come on, gentlemen. Let's go. Is anyone interested in guarding Conley tonight? You gotta step it up. He's having too much success.
Still, player to reckon with.
Yeah, it's funny. His nickname, we call him first name 20, last name 2.
Jazz leading by 4. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Then there's Allen. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. And there's the 3-second violation. The grind of the NBA season wears on. But what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at Utah, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Memphis, just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Jazz, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
And you're not alone. How could anyone have predicted this? Nobody thought they'd be such serious contenders this deep into the season.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Lakers was driven. He ended with 28 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
Utah leading. The pass to Exum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player, taking care of business down inside.
Gasol inside. Gobert on him. They grab their own miss. Randolph. Solid defense there from Silva.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Young against Allen. Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Hayward against Parsons. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
And Parsons, no good on that one. Well, so many great defenders in the NBA right now, Steve. And if you were in the league today, who would you least want to see as the player assigned to defend you?
A lot of these guys. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard would be, I think, a nightmare. Yeah.
I think Tony Allen would be one of those guys that I just said, well, please stop.
He's everything. He's tough. He's defensive-minded. He can score when he needs to. You know, he's a guy that will pick up some stuff here and there. Boy, his calling card is defense and toughness.
It is. It is.
He would be tough, wouldn't he?
It would.
He'd make you better if he was in practice against you every day, wouldn't he? Huh?
You like those type of guys
Yeah,
if they're on your team.
Yes. Allen outside. Kicks it to Daniels. Gasol, a screen on Young. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol dishes to Randolph. Allen for the 3. But they'll get another chance. Daniels with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Tries again. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Gasol. Gasol's got his second bucket. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young outside. Gobert the screen to the paint. Hayward is screen on Parsons.
And Young is just fantastic in the pick and roll, constantly keeping the defense guessing as to what he's going to do.
Gasol is screen on Young. Daniels kicks to Gasol. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. Memphis shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That one drops. He ties it up. For Utah, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Gobert the screen. Here's the beast. He's covered by Randolph. Gobert the screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What you love about Young most, to me, is his work ethic. He gives every ounce of energy he has on both ends of the floor.
Good on both. And the Jazz 3 seasons ago were the worst defensive team in the NBA. Last season, they were top 7. I mean, an unbelievable turnaround. But how have they engineered this dramatic defensive turnaround?
Well, give Coach Quinn Snyder a lot of credit, but also understand Rudy Gobert at the defensive end. He makes up a lot of their mistakes. It's becoming their identity.
Hayward outside. He dishes it to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
The precise passing ability of Hayward, really a luxury for this team.
Daniels kicks to Gasol. Inside and stolen by Hayward. To Silva, to the paint, and he uses the glass on the layup. Exum's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Daniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Young passes to Silva. He kicks to Gobert. Young off a pick from Silva to the middle.
Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Daniels. Gasol, a screen on Young. Daniels dishes to Gasol. Six on the shot clock. Here's Randolph. And another miss by Memphis. Utah leading by 8. Silva, the pass to Young. There's a screen. Young off a pick from Silva. Young outside. From deep. Up again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Good work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
By Memphis.
We always talk about Rudy Gobert's defensive impact, but now on the offensive end, he is never going to be a post scorer, but rolling to the rim, he has good hands and plays above the rim offensively.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Utah. And Memphis also making a switch. Conley's checked in. The shot's good from Gasol.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Gobert, the screen. Silva, the pass to Young. And what a nice play there between Orange Juice to set up that score.
And Young got the finish, but the pass from Perez was just as important.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Conley kicks to Gasol. Pass to Randall. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Randolph's got 6. And Gobert in that Tyson Chandler mold, Steve. Don't you think you can just see him driving inside and trying to go to the rim? You just can't let him do that.
No, you can't, because when he catches it, he's so long. He can dunk the basketball, but I like that he's adding a little touch around the basket now.
Here's Silva. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Conley with it. Now defended by Hayward. Conley dishes to Gasol. And a very special bond between Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph playing together for the Grizzlies in their front court. Steve, they hit it off and look at each other like brothers.
They do. What I love about Zebo and Marc Gasol is they play on the string together. We call this high-low, but what's so dominant about these two, they both can play high, they both can play low, and they have a great feel for each other, and they generally like each other.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Wright's checked in for Randall. Carter comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Ennis in for Allen. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, point guard Mike Conley has been a lefty-dominant player his whole career, but off the court, he's actually right-handed. He first picked up a ball at 13 months of age, and he said, "I just did it with my left hand for some reason, and ever since then, my mind felt it was left-handed when it came to basketball." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Similar to Greg Monroe. Another miss by Utah. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Carter with it. Now defended by Hayward. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The wing jumper off target. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Stolen by Conley. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And Young kicks to Hayward. Hayward off the pick from Silva. Hayward passes to Silva. And the Grizzlies with quality play, Steve, over the years in their front court and at the point guard position. They've struggled to find the long-term starters, however, on the wing.
Especially on the offensive end. It's been a rotating cast. Tayshaun Prince, Jeff Green, Courtney Lee, Vince Carter, Matt Barnes, Lance Stevenson, and the list goes on and on. They need guys who can score from the wing position.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Johnson in for Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here is Young. He had 28 points in the win against the Lakers.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Carter kicks to Wright. There's the dish to Ennis. Wright sets a screen. Carter the pass to Conley. Shot on the wing. He can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
Here's Silva. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, for so long, you always heard the old saying, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. Team shooting more three-point shots now, Smitty, than ever. Is it time to retire that cliche and say, you know, well, it's part of the game. That's a standard in the game.
You know, Kevin, no. I think the Warriors just have an asterisk. That's it, because they won the championship.
So good.
They won the championship, and if they keep winning, you'll keep saying Warriors. But if you don't win the championship, yes, you keep shooting the 3-ball, but you might want to find a way to hit some 2s, because everybody can't shoot it like the Warriors.
Carter against Johnson. And it's Carter missing. Jazz leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Silva. Second chance shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And so we conclude the first.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to...
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back.
The streets and buildings of Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some...
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just the... right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here is Conley. At the elbow, Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. That's now 8 points for Zach Randolph.
And Randolph's ability to... Oh, did you see that?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Conley dishes to Randolph, and that one, good. Randolph's got 10.
He got the ball where he wanted and attacked the smaller defender. Completely overpowered him.
To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And here we can see the assist contributions of O.J. versus the rest of the team's assists for the game so far.
And this is the kind of game that you can see the true impact of what O.J. means to this team. The way they are able to draw the defense to what they are doing and open up looks for others and get them the ball is huge for this offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Conley kicks to Allen. Back to Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
Here's the beast. He's covered by Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Gasol. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Outside Conley. The 3. Another miss by Conley.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Good. Gets the bucket.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Really, a combination of smart coaching and even better execution. When you have that, the game comes easily to you.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
It's stolen by Gobert. Hood, the pass to Young. Elbow shot is on the way. Poked away.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And that's an aggressive play.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Remember, you're my Pippen, you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Justice Young is second.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
You're right. I don't care what position it is. With percentages like that, get them more shots.
And Gobert may be the most impactful player of the 2013 draft class. Steve, he was taken 27th. How in the world did he slip that far?
Well, in workouts, you really can't see his value, but put him out on the floor with his length and size and the impact he has defensively, you can't simulate that in workouts. You have to see him play in games.
And he gets the bucket.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Outside Conley. The feed to Allen. Silva. The Beast's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And it's Young at the elbow. 6 to shoot. It's good. Hood's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Love the concentration from Hood. The defense was doing all they could, but he was just too good for them.
Conley dishes to Gasol. Here's Randolph. They get it back. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's a great offensive rebounder, and he showed it.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Grizzlies have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Allen, and a wide open look for Hood, and there's another one for the Jazz.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Young against Allen. Pass to Parsons. Dishes it to Daniels. Good looking screen by Gasol. Daniels kicks to Gasol. Allen for 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Checking out the numbers for the Beast.
Good play, man.
Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 30 points, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
Gobert with a screen on Allen. And Young kicks to Gobert. Some solid defense from Randolph.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Here is Daniels. Covered by Hood. Parsons for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Parsons got 19 points.
And even with a hand in his face, Chandler is in total control.
On the pass to Silva. And that one is stuck right through
is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat.
Timeout called by Memphis. The jump from broadcast booth to head coach is one that has been made more frequently in the last couple of years. We just saw our friend Steve Kerr do it. And Smitty, would you ever consider making that jump yourself?
You know what? I love coaching, Kevin. I do it with my kids at the developmental age, at the youth age. In the NBA, I talk to a lot of guys. They say, Steve, if you can, wait till you get a chance to see your kids off to college and then jump into the fire.
How do you keep on top of that situation? When will you know it's the right time? Aside from the fact that they may be going to school.
You know, I think I'm going to just go play it ear by ear. I think the one thing is I'm loving broadcasting, loving television. It's going to be hard to get me out of the booth.
Good. I hope it is. We'd like to keep you. Randolph a screen. The jump hook. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Silva.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Allen kicks to Gasol. And stolen by Favors. You can hear the chants for Orange Juice, and they've earned them. Fantastic stuff.
And guys, even fans of the opposing team have to appreciate the great play they've seen between Orange Juice.
When you face the Utah Jazz, the one thing you know, they have a big front line. They're an elite rebounding team, especially at the offensive end. When you face them, you got to have a team effort on the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Wright's checked in for Randolph. Carter comes in for Troy Daniels. And it's James Ennison for Tony Allen.
Well, you leave a guy that open with Parsons on the floor, and you know he's going to find him.
And with more and more teams, Smitty, looking to space the floor, do you think the Jazz can be successful playing big with Favors and Gobert in the middle?
I think on the defensive end, it's fantastic. Both are athletic. Both can move their feet. It's the offensive end is the challenge. Favors has improved his mid-range jumper, but he's not yet a three-point marksman. And Gobert, he's getting better.
Ennis passes to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
Passes it to Silva. Back to Young. Here's the screen. Lets it go with a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead. I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Jazz leading by 8. Young with the ball. He's got 6. Favors with the screen. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the beast. Covered by Parsons. And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
Gasol setting the pick for Ennis. Second shot opportunity. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. Here's Conley. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Carter is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. Allen dishes to Carter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Carter's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Grizzlies. And Gobert kicks to Johnson. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Carter. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And the shot is good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 assists. Here's Young. Gobert with a screen on Allen. And Young kicks to Gobert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
causes the defense plenty of problems. He's very clever at drawing fouls on his shots.
And the Grizzlies with one of the most established team identities in league history. You think of the Showtime Lakers, the bad boy Pistons. For the Grizzlies, they have that great call sign. It's grit and grind, and so true.
Tony Allen coined the phrase way back in 2011. It comes to define this team's brand and its style of play. Toughness and heart. They have that lunch pail mentality.
Gobert, the screen. And Young kicks to Gobert. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go. You know, when you have injuries, they create opportunities, and Jermichael Green took advantage of this. Here's a guy that's played in the D-League and in France, but he's had pretty much, I would say, in 2016, a breakout season for him.
Hood can't get it to go.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And it's Hood in the corner. Takes a three. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. And Green played mostly in the paint in Alabama, but he's showing Steve he can shoot with range here in the pros.
Well, Jermichael is adding that. Very long, has a lot of athleticism, but the one thing you love about him, his face-up game is getting better and better.
Jazz leading by 10. To the paint.
You know, excellent decision-making by Young, and really breaking apart the defense with his passing.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall.
And that's the shot he has to take.
You just can't pass up wide open looks. You must shoot it.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Randolph. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Wow, embarrassing error in judgment. Gives up the possession without a fight.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Conley, the pass to Carter. Feeds it to Green. Randolph sets a screen for Allen. Kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Randolph. Another shot. He lays it in.
Zach Randolph is just relentless on the glass. One of the best offensive rebounders we have in the game.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Silva. And the Jazz staking their identity at the defensive end of the floor. Great size in the middle.
Yes, indeed. We talk about small ball. Well, the Jazz, they play big. With Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors in the front line, they make it awfully tough to score in the paint.
And they get it back.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Gobert, the screen. Young with no one around. They get it back. Gobert, the pass to Silva. Here's Hood, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hood's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Conley. They set the pick to the paint. Rejected by Silva.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Young. Fires from deep. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Conley kicks to Allen. Gobert against Green. Outside Carter. And the Grizzlies get it back. And it's blocked by Silva. They get it back. A three-pointer is right on target. 13 points for Mike Conley.
And that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Young off a pick from Silva. Down low. Great alley-oop jam there. What a connection from Orange Juice.
Great pass and a great finish. You have to love how these guys work off one another.
Green with a screen on Young. Conley dishes to Green. Right side, Randolph. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He gets it in there. Randolph's got 4 this quarter.
Big-time instincts on the offensive end for Zach Randolph. Going up with his shot when he senses the defense is off him.
They double him with Green. 11 feet away. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style. He could not have threaded that bounce pass better. Sensational play.
Young off a pick from Silva. Young outside. Pass to Silva. Back to Young. It's tipped. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Memphis. Parsons comes in for Vince Carter. And going into last season, Smitty, the Grizzlies were the NBA's oldest team based on minutes played. Do you think it's time for a rebuild?
No, I don't. I just think when you look at this team, they need more shooting. Some young talent to blend in with their vets. That's all. Shooting, shooting, shooting.
Here's Silva. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. What a show we've seen from Orange Juice. Both of them lighting it up.
And it's incredible to watch just how in sync they are with one another. They know exactly what they want to do and have been getting it done all game long.
Gasol, a screen on Young. Conley, the pass to Gasol. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Here's Conley. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Mike Conley's so quick with his shot. He's a threat to score as soon as he touches the ball.
To the inside. No good from Silva.
Okay, that lay-in. He's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
And Parsons kicks to Gasol. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Young outside. Young off a pick from Silva. Hayward from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Parsons dishes to Allen. Randolph, no one around him. And another basket for Memphis.
And really, Zach Randolph is a guy who scores at will from wherever he wants. Just so good on the offensive end.
Here's Young. Another miss by Utah.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Allen outside. He dishes it to Conley. Shoots it. That's short off the rim. Utah leading by 13. Hayward passes to Hood. Hayward against Parsons. Hood for 3. Randolph grabs the board. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. 22 points for Chandler Parsons.
And when Chandler Parsons gets it going, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down. Everything is working.
And here's Young from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 18 points for Justice Young.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Gasol's in the post. He's covered by Silva. It's Gasol missing. Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Outside Hood. Three-pointer. And it's Hood again missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Parsons with it, now defended by Hayward. Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol. The Jazz shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Young dishes to Gobert. Here's Silva. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And Memphis making a change here. Lights checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Tell me you've got what it takes, guys.
A three ball, and Hayward gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Hayward is a bomber from deep. He can really sink these shots when he has his feet under him.
Now Conley, right with a screen on Young. Conley kicks to right. Allen passes to right. 4 on the clock. Conley inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Look, I know he wants to put the team on his back, carry them across the finish line, but it's all about getting a high percentage shot.
Hayward kicks to Hood. Hayward outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wright's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on him, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. Utah, go home! Hey, we're in great shape.
Points at the line.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
What's up, Steve?
What's going on, Prez? Guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan.
The Beast.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Kenny, man. Great going tonight with your scoring. Did you come into the game with the mentality of saying, you know what, I'm going to be more aggressive tonight?
I mean, I was just trying to do my best to work within coach's system. When you do what you're supposed to, the offense almost always takes care of itself, just like you saw from me tonight. So, bottom line, I'm just glad we got the win.
Great win, man. Keep up that mentality and keep working hard, kid.
All right. Thanks, guys.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might